Happy Saturday, folks. In today's video, we're talking about the latest Lions news that's sponsored by Prize Picks, and we got a good one for you. Lions safety Kerby Joseph offers some reassurance on his health. Great news there. Every rookie worth tracking at Detroit Lions training camp this summer. Detroit Lions rookies report to training camp today. Yahoo! Vets Monday. Controversy erupts. And Detroit Lions refuse coverage to SI journalist The Doc. We'll talk about it in Sam LaPorta update for Lions training camp. My name is Mike Kimber with Lions Talk by Chat Sports, and I drop Lions news on a daily. If that interests you, I'd ask that you subscribe to the channel. Without further ado, let's get into today's Lions news. We're not making you wait. We're getting into the big part of the news right now, and it's good. Kerby Joseph posted this on his X. How much y'all want to bet I'm not in there in regards to the PUP list? What does that mean? It means that Kerby Joseph will not be placed in that list, it looks like, and he will be practicing. If there is any other issues besides what is going on, he should be good to go for Monday, and that's great news. Great freaking news. It's a step in the right direction for his knee. We've been dealing with this issue for a year now. We don't know how it's going to ultimately be. But with that said, every little news that's positive, we got to cover because it's important to the Lions' defense. This is the biggest question mark this offseason, and if he can be good to go, that would be a massive sigh of relief for the Lions itself, the defense, and us fans, because we need this man on the field producing at a high level. He's very talented, one of the best safeties in all of football, getting turnovers left and right. We need him in play. And if he's not on the PUP list, and it really indicates that that's going to be the case, oh my goodness. That's a big, giant relief for the Lions defense. Some relief for the secondary, even though there's still a lot of issues going on there. But that'd be one less problem we got to be concerned about. But again, it doesn't mean something can't flare up or he can't get re-injure it or hyperextend it or something. It's got to be pushed a little bit, and that's what training camp's going to be. So it's good now, but this is still going to be a day-to-day process with his knee. So we're just going to take it one day at a time, but good news for today. What rookie are you watching for in Lions training camp? Let me know your thoughts in the comments right now. Because guess what, folks? The rookies report to training camp today. No more waiting for these guys. The wait for the Detroit Lions training camp is nearly over as the team's rookies are set to report today, with the veterans following on Tuesday. Dan Campbell's squad will be practicing a few weeks before kicking off the preseason road against Cincinnati Bengals August 13. Oh my God, folks. Oh my God. Training camp is here. The rookies are in camp, and we're damn near in full swing, just a couple days away from the 2026 NFL season, with our Lions trying to make a Super Bowl run. All the wait is nearly over. All of the patience that you have had after we have had a bad season last year is nearly over, where we can start over. We can have a new year on a positive note with new players coming in here helping the system out like Cade Mays, DJ Wanham, and of course the rookies. They're coming in here. We're going to talk about the rookies a little bit more in depth. It's great right now that this lull period is nearly complete and we can get into real Lions news and action on the practice field. I'm excited about it. I think you guys should be really excited for it. Can't wait to get into it. But a shout out to the sponsor of today's video. This show has been made possible by Prize Picks. It is time to cash in with Prize Picks. Prize Picks is America's #1 sports pick app and is the best place to win cash while watching sports. The app is really easy to use. Just pick more or less on a few player stats and lock in your lineup. For example, this is what I got going on this year for the NFL. Fernando Mendoza, I have him getting less than 6.5 starts. Jeremiah Love, I have him getting less than 975 8.5 rushing yards, and I have Jordan Tyson getting less than 799.5 receiving yards. With the social feeds feature, you can share prize picks with your friends, copy the lineup with a single click. You can follow prize picks, tailor picks, or fade, and get picks before they even get posted on the show. Prize Picks now has early payouts. If your player gets off to a hot start, you now have the option to cash out with those winnings before the game even finishes. Prize Picks is available in most states, including California, Florida, Texas. Join millions of users and sign up for America's #1 sports pick app. New user offer is the new offer. Play your first $5 and get $150 in lineup if you win. Just use code HMA when you sign up. That's right, Prize Picks just switched up their offer, so there's no better time to join. Lock in and win that first lineup. That's code HMA. Sign up to get $150 in bonus lineups if you win your first $5 lineup. And again, training camp starting today for the rookies, and we're going to go ahead and talk a little bit about what each player can bring to, because not everybody watches the videos as the regulars. Yeah, everyone's going to start to slowly come back on. That's how it works for sure. So, question for you, though. Will Kerby Joseph play week 1? Just let us know in the comments. What do you think? Now let's get into a little bit of the rookies in the Rookie Watch and players that I am really excited to talk about. Obviously, we're going to Blake Miller, right? That'll be the first one we'll talk about here. Lions right tackle, I think he's going to be starter immediately. I know there's said to be a competition with Larry Borum. I think that competition is just in, media purposes really only, but I think on the internal for the coaches there, do you have an idea who's going to be that guy? How is he going to progress each day? We're going to watch that. Derek Moore, one of the most interesting prospects coming in this draft from Michigan, who we need opposite of Aiden Hutchinson. We haven't heard a whole lot in OTAs and minicamp on him. Why? Because it's the defensive line and you're in pajamas. Not a lot you can really gain from that. But now in training camp, when the pads are on, we have a really good idea of what he can do. And this is someone that we're all going to watch. A lot of the defensive line, because we haven't really seen much of an update. Like I just stated, in pajamas and OTAs and minicamp, you don't get a good feel for it. So now we'll have a much better feel for Derek Moore and what he can do with this team. Super, super excited. And, of course, you got linebacker Jimmy Rolder picked up from Michigan as well. Can't wait to see what he can do. Now, 2 interceptions in OTAs and minicamp. I know that a lot of people were expecting not much from him this year, but I expected that he would perform pretty well, and he has done kind of what I expected. So I'm excited to see that. Keith Abney, Lions cornerback that we picked in the 5th round. He's going to compete for that nickel spot, maybe even outside. I don't know. He is an interesting player because of the issues in the secondary. How and where is he going to be placed? First, second, or third string? We'll keep an eye on him for sure. And then you go the defensive tackles and the kind of the lay-in edges that we picked up. Get it there. Where are they placed in strings-wise? I don't think they're going to be put in first strings or anything of that nature, but will we see them grow, go from third to second or scout, how it is. So we'll see how that plays out with the rookies, and it starts today. That's the best part of this whole thing is our 2026 season literally starts today. We get to see the growth of everybody and where this damn team's going to go forward. Let's get into some media issues here because I seen this from the doc. I support the doc, Crunch Time, and those guys. Real cool. And he lost his credentials. The doc lost his credentials and no longer can cover the Detroit Lions as a media member. Now he can still do what we're doing, what I'm doing, right? But he lost his credentials. And they say that he was a disruptor. I don't know. From what I've seen, obviously I'm not in the Allen Park where he's taking questions like the Jeff Risdons of the world and all those guys. He's always given edgier questions, but I support that. I think the fans support that because he's a guy of the people, kind of. He's not really a journalist. He's more like me, right? He's of the people. And I don't think they like that. I don't think he's unprofessional. I never have taken that away from John Macaroon, the doc, at all. I've never seen him be unprofessional. It's opposite. He's been extremely professional. I've had nothing but good encounters with him. Go ahead, subscribe to his channel, read his articles, not just his, but also his employees, because this could affect them And I don't want that to happen. I know he doesn't want that to happen. I support a lot of these guys. I love these guys. Jeff Risdon, Macaroon, the Doc, Crunch Time, Woodward Sports, the heavyweights. We're all in this together. So I don't like the fact that he lost his credentials. I think that's kind of jacked up. But at the same time, that means he was getting to him a little bit, right? And I think that we as YouTubers and you as fans, I think we need to continue to ask these questions. I think we need to continue to be hard, even if the team's good, because that's what good franchises. You look at the teams that are always winning, they get hard questions too. The Patriots, when they had Bill Belichick, even though the answers weren't really given there. But that's a part of the media, is you got to give the tough questions. So I think they went overboard on there, but you know what? Now he could be one of us, and you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about your questions. Just go ahead and just go on YouTube, go online, and you'll be good to go. Question for you: how many touchdowns will Sam LaPorta have in 2026? Now, again, I just want to keep this a little bit updated for you guys. A lot of people didn't know, so this is more a little bit of a refresher here. You guys will kind of understand the regulars, right, that's going to be on here. But when it comes to Sam LaPorta, he's good to go. He's completely cleared. And he's going to be practicing on Tuesday. So that is super excited to see Sam LaPorta out there. So he's been cleared. It's looking pretty good for Kerby Joseph right now. We're waiting on Ben Barch, but we heard just a couple weeks ago he'll be cleared. So the Lions right now are really healthy heading into training camp. Knock on wood. It's the first time, I feel like, forever that we've been healthy for a bit. And you can look at the squad and say, hey, they're a healthy squad. Yeah, we lost Kendrick Law in minicamp, right? He is done, but he was a late-round draft pick, a guy that we weren't going to be even ever see on the field just in preseason. So Sam LaPorta is cleared. Kerby Joseph looks to be pretty good. Ben Barch is looking to be pretty good. We'll know all more by Monday, Tuesday. Can't wait to make those videos. But right now, heading into training camp, this is a very healthy squad, ready to roll in 2026, trying to get to that Super Bowl. So we'll be covering it. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Adios.